Hi, my name is John Burton, and I'm the designer of Hi MiLo. This is a cooperative trick-taking game. It's a game for 1 to 5 players. This is the playingcards.io one-player version. So this is to kind of help you understand how the game works, and you can play it by yourself before you play it with other people. But it's a fun challenge in and of itself as a one-player. So I'm going to go ahead and describe a little bit how the cards work, and then I'll just show you how the game plays. So the first thing you can see here that's laid out here, this is called the Hi MiLo layout. Now this is 12 cards. They are 3 cards in each suit. We're using the suits of standard playing cards. And there's 3 different types. There's a Hi card, there's a My card, and a Low card. Thus, Hi MiLo. That's where the name comes from. So each one of these cards determines the rules of the trick. For each trick, there's 12 cards, there will be 12 tricks. If it's a high card, then the highest card of in this game 3 that are played, the highest card wins the trick. If it's a Mi card or a Mi card, that's a middle card, and that means the middle card in terms of the trick-taking rank value of the cards, the middle card wins the trick, and low means low. And you can see right here, that's what that means. So I can put these cards back in the layout. The way to start a game is you take these 12 cards, shuffle them up, and then you spread them out, kind of fan them out so you can see all 12. It's kind of critical to see the order so you're planning your strategies. One thing I didn't say is that for each one of these cards, there's 1 card per trick, and they would actually go here. And the suit of the card, so this is a club suit, the suit of the card, players have to play that suit if possible. And then whoever plays the highest card of that suit wins. There's no trump suit in the game, but it's kind of like each trick has its own trump suit, so to speak. So all players have to play this suit, whichever is the suit of the current high card if possible. Each player gets 12 cards. So if this were a 3-player game, then each player would get 12 cards. But in this 1-player version, you deal yourself a hand of cards, and then you deal some cards to your virtual partners who are here and here. And the way you do that is you deal some cards face down and then other cards face up. Now there's 3 ways to play this. It's either easy, medium, or hard, and that determines how many piles of cards you put in. Here on playingcards.io, I have these 3 buttons: deal an easy game, deal a medium game, and deal a hard game. So I'll show you dealing an easy game. You click it, and what happens is you deal yourself your 12 cards. The Hi MiLo layout is shuffled, and the first trick card for the first trick gets placed here. And what you see here is 6 piles of 2 cards. 1 card is face down, another card is face up on top of it. You see that? So each partner has 12 cards, but you can only see 6 of them at a time. So there's a little bit of hidden information. Now, if I were instead to deal a medium difficulty game, I would click the Deal Medium button, and as you can see here, now there's only 4 cards. So each pile has 2 face-down cards and then a single face-up card. So that's a little harder because you have a little less information. And that's important when you're trying to bid for the certain trick winners, which I'll explain in a minute. Now the hard version, the very difficult version, is the Deal Hard, and you only get 2 piles of 6 cards each. So there's 5 cards here, face down, and 1 face up. So again, 12 cards, it's just you only see 2 of them. So when you're trying to bid, it's really tricky because you have very little information. For the purposes of this game, I will deal an easy hand so you can see lots of information. So now remember, these are 6 piles of 2 cards each, 1 card face down and the top card face up. This Hi MiLo layout, it's always 12 cards and they're shuffled up every time and then laid out so you can see all 12 cards so you can plan ahead your strategy. The fun part about the Hi MiLo layout is every game is different because you shuffle them into any random order, and then for each trick there's a different trick card, and so your strategy of which cards you want to win, which cards you want to lose is going to be different on every single game. The way you start a game is after you make the deal, You put the first Hi MiLo card here, the first trick card, and then you as the solo player will bid to see which players, you or the two virtual players, are going to take the most amount of trick or the highest number of tricks, who's going to take the middle amount of tricks, and who's going to take the lowest amount of tricks. So you look at the order of all the Hi MiLo cards, you look at your own cards, you look at what you can see of your partner's cards, and you try to make your best guess as to who's going to take the most number of tricks, who's going to take a medium number of tricks, and who's going to take a low number of tricks. And it's really all about the order in which all of these come, because the first number of cards could be lows and mediums. So maybe the partners with a lot of low cards may end up taking the most tricks. So I'm going to go ahead and play this game, get started with it. First thing I want to do is kind of organize my cards by suit so I have a sense of what's going on. So I will go ahead and do this. And as you can see here, the cards use a standard playing card suits, hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs, but they're my own custom design with some fun kind of 90s retro colors. That's sort of what I'm going for here. Okay, so let's just dig right in. Let's see who wins. So I'm seeing a couple high cards here and a couple of low cards. Interesting. A couple of decent high cards and some middle, and then, what I've got here. So these cards are numbered from 2 through 10, and so there are 36 cards in the pack. So let me see. What I'm doing is I'm kind of look. So low, so the first trick is middle diamonds. So, like the 4 could be a middle trick. I could play the 3, the 4, the 4. So definitely partner number 2 could win that trick. Then I'm looking at the next card. It's a low spade, and he's got the 2 of spades, which is definitely low. And then another middle spade, which maybe I would win likely. Middle heart. Could also be me. I look here, this is a high spade. This is a definite winner here. I'm not seeing a lot of winners on partner 1, so I'm thinking potentially I might be the high and partner 2 might be the middle, or maybe partner 2 is the high and I try to take the middle. And I should explain how trick-taking works. It's a very standard style trick-taking game. Players have to lead the suit of the trick card. Whoever plays the highest number of this card, of this suit, is the highest trick card. The person who plays the middle value is the middle card, and the person who plays the low card is the low value. Now, if you do not follow this suit, it's an automatic low. So if, for example, this person didn't have any diamonds, if he played this 5 and then he played a 4 and I played a 3, then because he did not play suit, he's actually the low card. So this 4 is the highest card, this 3 is the middle card, and this club is the low card. So actually, I would win this trick because I'm the one who counts as the middle trick. So, and if more than one card plays offsuit, then it's all about the numerical value. If there's a tie, so if like 2 people play the 9 and then I play the 3, then I'm obviously the highest here, then these 2 can just decide amongst themselves who's the middle card. That's fine, because this is a cooperative game, so if you're playing against 2 people and there's some kind of tie, the group gets to decide who wins. So here's how you bid. So I'm going to bid my partner number 2. Let's go ahead and make him try to win the most tricks. So the way you change the bid is this little square here. If you click this, you can bid high, middle, or low. I'll bid him high, and then myself, the player, I'm going to give myself middle, and then this guy over here, I will bid low. Now, as you can see, there's missing information here, so I don't have 100% understanding of the cards, but I'm just kind of taking a guess now, and if I wasn't recording myself, I'd probably go really deep, looking into each and every single card here and seeing what I can do, but for now, I'll just make this choice. If you were playing a 3-player game, not a solo game, each player, you can kind of talk amongst yourselves what you think you should bid, but you're not allowed to talk about your cards. You're not allowed to be like, oh, I've got the 10 of this and the 10 of that. I got a lot of high, whatever. You should basically just kind of stick it to Yeah, I think I can win high. I think I can win low. I think I can win medium. Okay, well then I'll pick this and I'll pick that. That's kind of how bidding should go if you're playing with multiple people. If you're just playing all by yourself, then you can go ahead and just choose who you think is going to work. And now you can kind of see after this bidding process, if I was only showing 2 cards instead of 6, it would be a much harder guess. It'd be kind of random. You're just kind of guessing and hoping for the best based on what you have in your hand. All right, on to it. So my partner is going to try to take the most number of tricks. I'm going to try to take the second most number of tricks. And my other partner here is going to take no tricks or the lowest amount of tricks. So play goes in clockwise order, and it always starts with the first player. In a solo game, it's the first player. If it's a multiplayer game, then it's whoever bid high goes first. All right, so, and I want to try to get my partner on the right to win here, so I'll play a 3. My partner plays a 5, and my other partner here plays a 4. So 3, 4, 5. This person is in the middle. Remember, it's a my card, so middle card wins. 3, 4, 5. 4 is in the middle. Easy. For this PCIO, we just go ahead and click Win Trick. And what that does is that puts the trick card, you collect the trick card and then you discard all the cards that were played. So unlike other trick-taking games, many trick-taking games, when everybody puts a card in, then you kind of collect all the cards that were played to the trick. Not in Hi MiLo. In Hi MiLo, you pick up all the cards played and discard them, and then you grab just the trick card. And that's how you count how many tricks you win. Okay, so the person who, or the player who won the trick leads the next trick, and that includes your virtual partners. So obviously you're playing for them, they play the first trick. As soon as you play a card and then the card underneath it, it becomes available, you just click it to turn it over. All right, so now our next card is a low spade. So whoever wins this wins low spades. So my friend over here is going to play the 2. I'll go ahead and play the, looking at the rest of the spades, I've got a lot and I kind of want to win low if I need to in the future, so I'll pick kind of a medium card and he will go ahead and go high here. So partner 2 has the lowest trick, but because this says low, the low card wins the trick. And I click Win Trick again, so now you see this little counter here. He's got 2 tricks. All right, now we have the middle card. The middle spade is going to win it. Let's turn the cards over. It looks like I'm going to win a middle spade. No, it looks like partner 1 is going to win a middle spade because no matter what, he's playing higher than player 2 is higher than player 1, and I've got all the stuff in the middle. So because I'm the middle bidder, so as long as the high wins more than me and I win more than the low, I end up winning the game. So anyway, he plays the 10, I'll play the 7, plays the 8. Oh yeah, so he's the one in the middle. So partner 1 is in the middle. So partner 1 wins the trick. Not the end of the world, but I want to win more tricks than partner 1. So, boo. All right, is what it is. So he won that one. Now you notice here, this is empty. So there's no, you don't like drag cards over, you just leave it empty. Whereas this one, I can go ahead and turn over. All right, middle heart. Now he has no hearts, so he's definitely going to lose. And then, so I have to decide whether I want to win the trick or partner does. And I think I want to win the trick because I want to get more than my other partner here. So he'll go ahead and lead. He can lead whatever he wants because he doesn't have a heart. Maybe he'll lead this. I'm going to lead one of these high clubs because I see the high club here, and I don't want him to win the high club when it gets there because I want him to win low. So he's going to kind of throw out this high card so he doesn't win that one there. Okay, now this is not a trick-taking game where you have to follow the suit of the person who plays the first card. You have to follow suit of the trick card right here. So he plays the 10, but this partner and me still has to play hearts. So he's the next player, and this is a middle card, so we want to win something in the middle. So that's fine. He plays a 5, and I'll go ahead and play a 6. And now he's the middle card because I played the highest of the suit. He played the next highest of the suit, and he played offsuit, so he's automatically low, right? So high, middle, low. Middle wins the trick, right? So, excuse me, that goes like that. So high, middle, low, he wins the trick. So he's got 3. That's good. All right, what's next? A high spade. So he does not have any spades, so he's not winning the trick. And he doesn't have any spades, so he's not winning the trick. So now I'm going to win the trick because it's high, and that's good. So now what I want to do is make sure that I sort of get rid of cards that both of them that are winners for him and or losers for him. So partner 1, the next thing is high diamonds. So this partner can win it, that's fine. The next, middle clubs. I've got middle clubs, so I should win that, that's fine. Low clubs. He's got low clubs, that's fine. No, because he's going to have to play that when the middle comes. So actually he'll have no clubs at that point, so I'm kind of looking ahead at these different cards. This is a diamond, a low diamond, so he might win this. So maybe I'll play this so he doesn't end up winning the low diamond. No, actually I won't do that. I'll tell you why. So if the high diamond here gets played, then he plays the 8. Then if the low diamond gets played and he plays a diamond, then he's got the lowest diamond, but he may not win either because I don't have any other diamonds. So me playing off suit would be lower than his card. Okay, so what's the point? Gotta play spades. He doesn't have one, he doesn't have one. So I'll just go ahead and play that, play this. And then for him, I'll have him get rid of his middle club. Okay, so these two are both low because they're offsuit, and I'm the winner of the trick. Yay, I won my first trick. Excellent. Turn those 2 cards over, see what we get. Hearts. Okay, so now high diamond. Who's going to play the highest diamond? My partner over here will. That's excellent, so I lead. He plays the... I'll play the 2 because this low here, and hopefully... actually, it doesn't really matter, but he'll play the 10, so he plays the highest diamond. He wins the trick. All right, so he's got 4 tricks, and then we have 1 each. So he's got to let me win at least 1 or 2 more tricks here. Turn that card over. All right, so we have a middle club. I feel very confident about middle clubs. Okay, so he'll play 2. I'll play something in the middle, and I'll choose for him to play the 9. So 2, 6, 9. I'm in the middle. I win the trick. Excellent. So now it's 1 trick here, 2 tricks here, 4 tricks here, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tricks left. So low clubs is the next thing. Excellent. So he's got a low club. I have high clubs, but he has no clubs over here. Partner number 2 has no clubs. So that means he's going to play low. I'll just play my club. So I'll play that. He'll play his club. And he plays off suit. And let's pick 7. That's fine. So 8, 4, 7. He's the lowest, and this is a low winner. So he wins the trick. All right, he's got 5. Now remember, there's 12 tricks. So if your partner over here gets maybe 6 tricks, then if he gets 6 tricks, then I know he's gotten at least half. And since my partner here and I already have 1 trick each, then he's guaranteed already to be the high. So I can kind of forget about him and work on me. So I want him to maybe win 1 to 2 more tricks, and then I want to win the rest. So let's see, we're back to low diamonds here. I'm going to win that one. Get rid of my spade. Maybe he'll get rid of that. All right, I play the lowest card, so I win the trick. All right, I got 3 tricks. Excellent. Now I'm going to let him win over here. Let me flip that over. Come on. All right, low cards. So I won that trick. I'm going to lead with a 9. He's going to lead with an 8, and then he's going to lead with a 4. and he played the lowest card to the trick, so he wins it. All right, he's got 6 tricks. Excellent. High club. I'm going to win this one. He can play the only card that's available to him. I play this club, and he plays a 9, and I win because I played the highest club. I played the only club. So here you go. Win trick. All right, I've got 4 tricks. Now there's only 1 card left, and I play it, and then they play these 2, and I played the highest card because I was the only one who played in suit, so I win the trick. And look at that. My partner over here, partner number 2, won 6 tricks. I won 5 tricks, and this guy won 1 lowly trick. So this person who we bid low got low. I bid middle, and I'm in the middle, and I bid my partner number 2 to be high, and he won. So we won the game. Yay! You can kind of keep track of games however you want. You can just play one game and say, do I win, do I lose? Yay. You could win like best of 3. Yeah, so playing the solo game like this, after dealing the easy version, as you could tell, I won the game. Not too difficult, but as you can see, if I have to, deal fewer cards and we have to make our choices now about, who I want to bid for, it's a little trickier. And then this is kind of just guessing. You look at your own hand and hope for the best, but figuring out which one of these 2 is going to be the trick winner, it's kind of a hard guess. But yeah, so I think this is a fun game. It's really fun when you're playing with people, because it's kind of like the crew or something. You're not allowed to talk to each other, but you're all working for the same goal. So it's a nice cooperative trick-taking game like that. Great for families. I play with my 8-year-old, and he has a very good time playing. So highly recommend you giving it a try. I think 3 players is actually kind of the soul of the game, high, middle, low. But you can play with 4, you can play with 5, you could probably play a game with 6. If you play a 2-player game, it's kind of similar to this. You have 2 players with a hand, and then you have 1 player with like a dummy hand over here. And you can do the same thing with like the 6 piles, 4 piles, or 2 piles in terms of easy, difficult, or hard. But that's kind of a fun 2-player game with this third, what we call a dummy hand over here. So that's it. That is the game of Hi MiLo. I hope anybody who gets a chance to play it enjoys it, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about how the game works, or if you liked it. Let me know. Thank you so much. Enjoy.